V'hashavota lo are the famous two words from the book of Deuteronomy, which the Jewish physician and philosopher Maimonides bases his theory of medicine and healing upon. They mean, and you shall return it to him. We should seek to restore what once was to what is. Other Jewish teachers look to do not stand idly by, which is interpreted to mean that we must do what we can to both stop and prevent illness. But I think the verse Maimonides uses is especially interesting, as in our current moment, our society is seeking its return to some sense of normalcy. Some countries around the world already have that sense of normal and routine. Australia and New Zealand have, throughout this whole pandemic, kept things under control. Soon the state of Israel, we know with the vaccination drive, is slowly returning to its own sense of normal. And maybe a little bit too soon, different US states moving through their own vaccination drives are beginning to open up and allow people to interact freely as we all once did. As the vaccine rollout starts here in Canada, I want to talk about three different elements of this rollout which I find to be very important. The first is safety, pikuach nefesh, saving a life, the highest Jewish value. I know there are many who don't like getting shots. There are many who are distrustful of what might be happening in the systems of the world. And overriding all of that is the fact that we can save lives the more of us get vaccinated. So I would urge all of us to put those fears and concerns aside and do, when it's our turn, sign up and become among those who are contributing to the herd immunity. Number two is volunteerism. We have the list of the around 10 people in our community who don't have access to a computer. And we know that in your circle of family and friends, there are people who need help signing up to get their vaccine, get in line. And the sites are now open. So in the comment section here on our Holy Blossom website, we're going to put some of the links where you can help your loved ones get registered. But that's just in our community. There's many other communities that are in need of people to help get them to the vaccination sites, and there are volunteer rollouts starting. So please keep your eyes open. There's a great volunteer initiative starting at Sharei Shamayim Synagogue, and put yourself forward when you are able in the right way that's comfortable for you to help make sure that our whole city gets vaccinated. And the third is equity. We know that we're concerned for our loved ones, and others are concerned for their loved ones as well. And I applaud the Government of Canada for thinking through these equity issues. And we have to make sure that as much as we want to make sure we're first in line, that we make sure that people who are at the highest risk do get their chance to get vaccinated, and make sure that they are looked after as well. You shall return it to him. We shall have our lives returned to us. It's a slow process, an ongoing process, and one that I know we will all take part in helping come true. Have a good week. Shavua Tov.